Hey everybody, thank you for joining us on the TWNRGY Podcast.
Thank you very much.
What? I just wanted to give you guys some tips on where to find us. The main thing, well, obviously you found us if you're watching this, but...
you found us, thank you. We were lost for a little while.
Search, first one is YouTube. Go on YouTube and search TWNRGY, TWNRGY. And also do the same thing on Facebook, search TWNRGY. And then also we have a Patreon account. Or first off, we have an Instagram account. Do it for the gram, y'all. Gram it up. Grammy season's coming up. Yeah, folks. Get those grams.
Award-winning.
Likes, comments, whatever. But yeah, search for us on Instagram. Search TWNRGY. And then also, Patreon. We have a Patreon account. That website is www.patreon. And it'll be /TWNRGY. And on Patreon, you'll be able to see our videos, and you'll have an opportunity to contribute if you'd like, whether it's monthly or a one-time contribution. There is expenses that are factored into this, whether it's posting and other things of that sort. But if not, feel free to continue to watch us for free and enjoy the material that we put out. And Adam has some other information in regards to how you can find us.
All right. The other things you could do to find a place to, say, listen to us on is go on Apple iTunes, go on that search bar, type in TWNRGY, TWNRGY, and then our podcast will pop up. Also, the same for Spotify. Just type in our TWNRGY name. It'll come up. And then go on Stitcher. It'll come up and you'll find us, and you could download an app for Stitcher and Spotify on your phone. This way it makes it easy to get there, on the go.
Yeah, if you have Apple, it's already on the phone, I believe.
Yeah, you already have the Apple iTunes app on there. So yeah, Apple, Android, whatever you have,
what
download
your affiliation, just
whatever site you find yourself on. Download Stitcher or Spotify app. Type in TWNRGY and you'll find us.
And once you do find us on YouTube, if you could subscribe, that'd be amazing. It's just as good as contributing financially sometimes.
You can subscribe on iTunes as well.
Subscribe on iTunes.
Don't forget that.
Leave comments, leave suggestions.
We're open for it.
Open, ready for any suggestions and comments that you may have. Just let us know. We'll continue to bring information about health and wellness. And just want to say thanks again for listening to us. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Adam Fernandez.
With the TWNRGY Podcast. Love you guys. Take care.
Take care. Love you. What up, everybody? This is the TWNRGY Podcast. We got Adam
and Aaron over here.
And we're going to be talking about New Year's resolutions.
New Year, new you. Do it right, man. Time for change.
This is a time of year where everybody comes up with a new resolution that they want to follow for the year, kind of just change things up.
4K resolution, 8K, new TV, get some high def resolution.
The thing is, with resolutions, they may work for some people, and it kind of jumpstarts them, and then they're ready and to have a change for the new year. But some other people.
Me? You're pointing at me?
I went like that. No pointing. I'm pointing at myself, kind of.
Point right there.
Yeah, but with some people, it just doesn't help them out at all. So they're not really gonna do well with a resolution. They maybe just need to do it whenever they feel the need. What's up?
No, I said just some people just not much of anything else.
Mm-hmm. So it's just they're gonna do New Year, new me, baby. But if it works for you, resolutions, make it happen. Go out there, make 100 resolutions.
Do you?
Be a whole new person for the year. Still keep a little bit of what makes you you.
Yeah.
But go out there and make it happen. But the thing is, with me personally, I don't make any kind of New Year's resolutions.
Make money moves.
Boom.
Got the Cardi B over here.
Cardi B'ing it up. For the reason being is that I am always constantly feel as though I'm trying to change myself in different ways just to be better, whether it's eating better.
Make sure you change your underwear there too, man.
Dude, I do it twice a day.
Twice, man. You got a lot of laundry there, dude.
So maybe not all yeah. So it's cool. It's doing the sink.
Dude, you rinse them out at work.
Yeah, then I get a fresh pair. But I don't know. I don't do it because I just want to constantly kind of challenge myself on a daily basis. I don't want to wait till the beginning of the year to change something up. That just doesn't work for me. But I mean, by all means, if it works for you, make it happen. Do those resolutions. I'm just not that type of person in order to create the resolution. But it's just good to just kind of start the year fresh and you look at that calendar.
Especially after those holidays, man.
I know.
They ruin you financially and all the food you eat, a little bit of everything. So people are like, just hungover from the spending, hungover from the food.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, exactly. It's like kind of like that end of the year push towards spending too much money and then eating too much. So then maybe one of your resolutions is be a better money manager, spend less money in 2020. To be like a presidential slogan.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, just kind of
make the new year great again.
Oh well. But none of that political stuff.
Hey, I'm not touching those bases here. I apologize, people.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I don't know. Just whatever you do to make yourself better, make it happen. And yeah, just New Year. But also, just kind of a little bit on the origins of New Year's resolutions and
it's
just
like a
kind of
prequel type thing,
like origins,
X-Men Origins. All right, so what's the premise of this movie?
It's good. Premise of the movie is that countdown to see you don't know what happens.
5, 4.
But yeah, just kind of the origins with New Year's resolutions and just kind of New Year's celebrations in general. With kind of the first people to celebrate New Year's were the ancient Babylonians over 4,000 years ago. Kind of when they celebrated New Year's, it was in March, and what they kind of did it in regards to was planting new crops, and so they were kind of praying to the gods for this new year because they associated the new planting season with the new year, and they sacrificed, did whatever they did in order for the gods to look down upon them and give them good crops for that upcoming year. So that was kind of their celebration. They had a party, did all their stuff.
Woo!
Party Babylonian style, baby.
Spread those seeds, eat that grain, whatever the case they ate.
Mm-hmm. And their kind of resolution was to repay those debts of having plentiful crops by whatever they get, whether they burn some crops, cut some goats' necks and stuff,
or a little meat,
or a little meat, a little wine. But yeah, that's just kind of their ancient Babylonian celebration of the new year and just kind of their resolution per se. And then I'm gonna pass it on to Aaron.
Pick up where you left off, y'all. All right, yeah, like I said, I'm just going to pick off where he left off in regards to the random information about New Year's Eve or just New Year's in general. The first one is kind of in line with what Adam just said about the Babylonians, but I think it was Julius Caesar in 46 AD. He was an emperor back
so
in the day.
So was the
Romans.
When in Rome.
Roman, like that Roman bread?
Roman rye or Roman Empire bread?
Something of the sort. But what he did, like Adam was saying, the new year was basically in the springtime. If you think about it, that's more logical to have a new year begin for the fact you have
rejuvenation of plants,
you got flowers
animals
blooming, you have the harvest, you have animals waking up from hibernation, and like babies being born, whatever the case may be. So that's like, I think that's a perfect time to have a New Year's. But what he did, he changed it to the month of January. And I don't know if he changed the name of it as well, if it was already called January. But what January stands for, or what it was named after, was the god. I don't know if it's a Greek god, but one of the
probably Roman god.
Roman god.
Rome, yeah.
One in Rome. But it was the god Janus. And Janus was a two-headed figure. And basically what naming January meant with that two-headed figure was looking back to the year previous and then also looking forward to the year to come. Which is understandable. You got two-headed animal or beast, whatever the case may be, looking backward, looking forward. And that's what a lot of us do. Like we'll think like, man, what happened this year? Oh, this year rocked. I graduated. I went on this vacation. had a good time with family and friends, whatever the case may be. Made a lot of money. I don't know, whatever good happened to you. I helped a lot of people.
Our new decade. How was your decade?
Yeah,
What's your favorite decade?
Decade challenge. Me 10 years ago. Him 10 years ago. And that's what you do. You look to the year previous, or some people will be like, "Man, this year stunk." You know, the dog ate my homework a million times. I got my car broken into. I just couldn't get a date, whatever the case may be. So a lot of people maybe either had a good year or a bad year. But then you look forward and you look say, "Oh man, things to come.
I'm gonna make this happen.
I'm gonna
Make that happen.
I'm gonna make moves and have things go better than they did last year." But me, I just kind of take every day as it comes, and just everybody makes. Some people make resolutions. Some people don't. I haven't really made mine yet, so let you guys know what it is. I don't know if you made yours.
No, I guess you didn't hear me earlier. I
did.
I don't really make resolutions.
I thought you were making an exception for the podcast. Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I have to sleep on it.
Yeah. Better New Year's resolution, get more sleep.
Yeah.
There you go, man. Do it. But then also, just kind of covering some of the main resolutions people typically set. The first one, and I kind of alluded to it earlier, is losing weight. And think about it, like during the holidays, or like, whether it's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, it's New Year's, we're overindulging. We're eating those sweets, or eating those meats, or eating those pies, cookies, breads, and we're, like, especially for Thanksgiving, you're eating a crap ton of it. And then,
yeah, too much food.
Ooh, too much good stuff. Tungus.
AM/PM, baby.
But you just overeat and overindulge. Whether it's Christmas, you eat a lot of little cookies and snacks. If you're Santa, you're just eating a crap ton of cookies, man. You want every house, drop all those gifts. They're gonna chocolate chip cookie, they're gonna sugar cookie. I don't know.
Buttermilk,
I don't like
eggnog,
these
lactose intolerant.
Those ones with a little almond on top. I don't know. Depending on
Chinese cookies.
Yeah, those are pretty good. But so you overindulge, and so you, from all the eating, all the drinking, all the stuff that you're doing, and shopping, you're being a little bit more lethargic, and you're spending more time shopping for some people, but are going to parties, whatever the case. So you add on a couple pounds, and so when New Year's comes, you're like, man, first thing I want to do, I want to get rid of this midsection,
spare tire,
this double chin. But yeah, and a good thing to do is just get it off there. Clean. Start the new year off with a new you. I've been there before. Like, maybe I don't know if I've actually set it as a goal for a new year, lose weight, but like after the holidays, you just want to change things up, lose a couple lbs. But yeah, that's the main thing. That's what I think was one of the top things that people typically say. But then this next one coincides with the weight loss. Some people, when a year starts, are all, man, I wanna hit the gym up more often. And if you are a regular gym goer, you know how it is around January, February, maybe even towards the end of December.
Influx of people.
I know the parking lots start getting packed up. Or in Adam and I's case, the bike rack, we usually ride our bike to the gym, so even the bike rack gets like full.
Yeah.
People are out there like, man, where am I gonna park? I can throw an extra bike rack here or something.
Give it a month. Give it 2 years. People be out the door.
Man, don't be a pessimist, dude.
Is it? It happens. I'm just being true. Some of them stay. Some of them stay.
But then when you get into the gym, like all the equipment's spoken for, and then you get somewhere, you're kind of waiting in line for a piece of equipment. It's like, then somebody taps you like, hey man, I was waiting for that. I'm like, dude, go ahead and take it. I don't even care. There's so many different things you can be doing at the gym. I hate to be married to one piece of equipment and totally ruin my workout. So I always find a way to get something else in. Because I'm there to work out. I'm not there to wait in line. It's not like it's Disneyland or anything like that, man. So
not worth it.
Not worth it. Just go. Maybe do a couple push-ups. Do some box jumps. Jump on one of the cardio machines. Treadmill.
Box of kangaroo.
Box kangaroo. Get those little belts that shake you. But yeah, just get after it and just do whatever else. Don't let your certain mindset, oh, today I'm doing chest. You can do something else. Just kind of mix it up, because this time of the year, it's very crowded and a lot of people go into the gym. And so, yeah, just be aware. When you do go right now, there's going to be a crap ton of people. But then also, I'll say one thing that happens, a lot of people get discouraged. Say that you haven't been to the gym in several years, months, whatever the case may be. People hit the ground running when they do make it to the gym. They just go full clip on that treadmill or that elliptical, and also they'll maybe go for like 10-20 miles. I don't know what they're doing, but they want to get rid of that fat instantaneously.
Go overboard.
Yes.
Overboard.
You go, yeah, you just like
discourage yourself.
You didn't get that way overnight, so don't expect to get out of that way overnight as well. So, but people just go hardcore, and so within a couple days, the first week or so, they're experiencing all these aches and pains, and so what they do is they just get discouraged. They're like, man, I don't want to go to the gym anymore.
This hurts. I don't want to do it.
I'm gonna take a week off. My knees been killing me. My dogs are barking.
Woof woof.
Woof, baby. And so people just want to take a break and they get discouraged. So my suggestion is a couple things. One other thing that discourages people is that they get overwhelmed. Like, oh, all this equipment, especially at the gym nowadays, there's so many new pieces of equipment, so people don't even know how to work them. They don't know what it works out. But there's never a stupid question. I'll say the only stupid question is one that does not get asked. So feel free to ask people questions. I've been asked questions. I go, what does this machine do? And I'm like, oh, like, as you're grabbing this, works your back and your shoulders.
Moving that.
I know people they might look intimidating, but a lot of people are nice at the gym and helpful and willing to give advice. Don't be intimidated in that regard. Ask questions. People are welcome to help you, or even ask the people who work there.
You can even get a personal trainer if you want to learn how to do things.
Cost that cheddar, man.
I've never gotten one before, but for some people need that.
Yeah.
And it helps them to get into working out and feel encouraged with somebody right there pushing them.
Yeah.
But not for everybody. It's not for me. I could go there and push myself, but yeah.
I don't mind reading books, watching videos, things of that sort, getting some new ideas. And I'm relatively self-motivated when it comes to the gym and staying healthy. But then also just a word of advice for those getting into the gym and it's been a while. Just like I said earlier, people go hardcore. Just take it easy. Build your way up. Don't go too fast on the treadmill. Don't go too fast on that elliptical. And don't go for too long. And then you won't get discouraged because of the aches and pains. But you just gradually build it up. Go a little bit harder. Go a little bit faster. And just build your way up as you're working on the cardio machines. Same thing for the weights. Don't think you're 20 years old. Oh, I'm gonna bench press 400 pounds like I did my senior year in high school. I was on the football team or whatever.
Build out your pecs, your biceps.
I get choked out like that one USC football player. Then the bar fell in his throat. Ugh.
Yeah, the running back.
This point being, don't go too hard too fast. Build your way up. Build your strength back up when you're working out with weights. Just take it easy, man. Woman, ladies, guys, everybody.
Non-binary.
Yeah. So just take it easy and work yourself slowly into that new you for the new year. 2019, that's gonna pass. It's gonna pass.
It's a new me, baby.
2020 is my year. Woo!
Make it your year.
Yeah, but then so that's the second one. Getting back in the gym was another resolution. But then one of the final. Yeah, there you go. But one of the other top resolutions is people want to make more money. And so, money, I'll say it's like the great philosopher, Notorious B.I.G. once said, mo money, mo problems. So the more money you make doesn't mean necessarily it's going to get away and take away some of your problems. It's going to create some more problems.
Then you got to find more ways to make it, and keep it coming in.
Yeah, so and you get things, you got to sustain those, whether it's items, cars, houses, rollies on the wrist, I don't know. But either way, if you are determined to make more money for the new year, do what you need to do. Whether you need to go to college, get that bachelor's degree, that master's, PhD, whatever it alludes
certificate, whatever.
Yeah, then go to a trade school. Get some sort of certificate, some sort of trade certification. And do what you need to do, or what needs to be done.
Set goals, make a game plan.
Yeah, to get that extra money. Work harder in the office, put in that overtime. Do those extra things that will get the attention of the managers.
Other people don't want to do.
Yeah, because everybody says they want to make more money, because when it comes to it,
what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Are you actually going to do the effort, put in the effort, do the work to get that extra money? I know a lot of people are entitled. They say, oh, I've been here X amount of years. And people think like seniority, they're supposed to be paid that way. But it's like, what are you doing to garner that opportunity to make more money? So
make it for yourself.
Yeah.
It's not just going to come to you. You're not going to just be like a genie and Aladdin, rub that magic
money
lamp.
gun. Yeah.
And it's like, hey, genie, I want to make more money. Nope, doesn't work that way. Sorry, buddy.
So just be self-reflective. Look what you're doing, and figure out what you need to do, because what you need to do is work hard in whatever you do in life, whether it's to get in better shape or it's to make more money. You need to do those things, and like Adam said, kind of create a game plan in order to.
Because it's not going to work out if you don't create a game plan and set goals. Because if you don't do that, then you're just kind of going and just trying to make things happen. But it does work for some people. They fall like dumb luck and things fall into your lap. But you help yourself succeed so much more by writing down an actual game plan, setting goals and milestones and stuff that you can actually achieve.
And one other kind of interesting fact I had looked up the other day, and I was relatively shocked, but not too shocked, but only 20% of individuals actually succeed at achieving their New Year's resolution. And so that's 80% of people who just kind of like those individuals who go to the gym that first month or two and just kind of give up. But be part of that 20%. Maybe increase that 20%. Work hard. Tell other people, hey, set your New Year's resolution and achieve it. Yeah. And don't set the bar too low. Put something that is attainable but is going to make you work hard. Because, like I said, don't be part of that 80% who just kind of gives up, throws in the towel, whatever the case may be. But work hard. And that's what the resolutions are there for individuals who kind of give up throughout the year and like, this is a new year for me to be successful at something, whatever you set that goal at, but do what is necessary to achieve those goals. Write your goals down. When you write them down with a pen on paper, it holds you more accountable. When you see that, think about it. I've said it once, I've said it a million times. It's like a contract to yourself. You write these words down and it's more personable, more relatable, and so you are more apt to want to accomplish that goal. And people who do, I forget what the percentage is, but individuals who write down their goals and write down the plans by hand are more successful than those who do not. Like, people might type something in their phone or just think something
tell
in
themselves in their head.
Yeah, and so they are not as their success rate isn't as high as in individuals who write these items down, maybe even write the game plan like Adam was saying. But yeah, New Year's Eve, New Year's resolutions, New Year, New You, all that mumbo jumbo. 2020, baby.
2021, 2022, whatever year it may be.
Yeah, it's going to be a great year. Every year, every moment, every second, every day, every millisecond is great. And it's a new year, it's a new moment, new second. But yeah, thank you very much.
This has been the TWNRGY Podcast, New Year's resolutions.
Yes, people.
Adam Fernandez.
Aaron.
And love you. Enjoy.
Love you.
Hopefully
as well.
This helps. Get out there. Do
Woo!
it.
Get after it.